Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your NBA rundown of games for Thursday, the 9th of April. Hope everybody is excited as we are. Playoffs just around the corner. We have 6 games for you tonight, and not a whole lot to play for this year as far as teams maybe missing or making playoffs. As far as the seedings, yes. But we're going to get all these for you. Don't forget, if you want to get on my top play, usually it's $99 per sport per week. But right now, you can get on my 2 weeks all sports pass, $600 value for this $99. I used to charge just $99 a week to get just online access, not even the pick, so you could talk to me one-on-one. But you get the one-on-one with me, plus all the picks for 2 weeks, $99. Text your name, say you want Craig's 2-week all sports pass, 574-333-8717. It's going to be a huge week. I'm going to have a top play tonight, a 7-unit play tonight. I'm going to have a top soccer play between Friday and Sunday. It's either going to be Friday or Sunday. And then the UFL as well. Going to have a top play for the weekend. So on top of that, have other plays as well. So 3 to 4 plays every day for 2 weeks. So tons of plays. All right, let's get right to it in the NBA today. Starting us off early, 7 o'clock, Chicago and Washington. Chicago -6 total, 246.5. And these two teams are terrible, as Charles Barkley used to say. These two teams just played on, Tuesday, and Chicago won at Washington, 129-98. So now we have the day in between. They're at Washington again. I don't think a whole lot changes. Washington is as far as the record is concerned, they need to lose. Let's just say that. They're 17-62. If you look where they just can't afford to win any more games. So they're doing their damnedest and doing a very good job. Just 1-9 straight up in their last 10 games. Give me Chicago -6. Miami Heat at Toronto. These two teams just played as well last time out. Toronto -4 here, total 239. And Miami have pretty much all but secured the last spot. They have, in the last month and a half, been so bad that they have secured that. Now, Toronto, on the other hand, could use some of these wins, and they just won 121-95. What was that on Wednesday as well? I don't think a whole lot changes here. -3.5. I'm going to lay Toronto in this one. Usually in these back-to-back games, I try to find a way to play the opposite team that lost, but I just don't think it's going to happen, either one of those. Boston at the New York Knicks, and the Knicks are favored by 4, total 217, and Boston has all but secured the second spot, and I don't think they can get the Pistons. And so I don't know what else Boston has to play for. The Knicks, on the other hand, are kind of in a dogfight with Cleveland. Cleveland's only a half game out of that third spot. So I actually think Cleveland would rather the 4th spot, because then they'll play Detroit instead of Boston. I think Boston's a much more dangerous team. I think the Knicks win this game. -4, that's a little scary. I think I would probably stay away from it. Boston's just so deep. Even when they don't play all of their starters, it doesn't matter. They're so deep. I think I'm going to play the under here. I think this is going to be a good defensive matchup. Let's play the under. Like I said, I do think the Knicks win. I just think 4 is a little too many points. Pacers at the Nets. And this is kind of an important game. Pacers -3, total 224. Pacers have been good for us bettors. 8-2 the last 10 games against spread. Nets not far behind, 7-3 against the spread. Obviously, Brooklyn has 2 more losses. So Indiana can't mess around or Brooklyn can't mess around and win any games and flip-flop these teams. So I do think you have to play the Pacers in this one. I think the Pacers have shown in the last 10 games that when they want to, they could be a good team. And I think this one, the Nets just don't want to be a good team. So I'm going to take the Pacers minus the points. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Next game, Philly at Houston. Houston -3.5, total 225.5. And the Rockets are coming off one of the more unbelievable games. If you watch that, Rockets were down, 24 or something like that at Phoenix, and came back and won easily going away. And now they face a Philly team that doesn't have a whole lot to play for, because because of the injuries late in the year, this Philly team has found themselves, the number 8 seed, and they're going to be in the 7-8. They're going to either be in the 7-8 game or in the 9-10 game, and then they're going to have to win 2. So, yes, I do think Philly needs to kind of win this game. That would probably secure them and maybe knock the Hornets down into that spot, or even maybe the Magic. But I just don't trust Philly, to be honest. And Houston needs to win as well. Not as bad. But right now, Houston's in the 5th spot. It's very possible they're tied for 4th or 5th with the Lakers. With the Lakers injuries, they're probably all they're going to do is probably win a couple of these last games here. And the Lakers, I'm guessing, will do them a favor and lose. And then the Lakers will be playing at Houston. So I think I probably would play a total in this one just because I think this screams that it's going to be a higher scoring game. I'm going to take the over in this one. Philly, I don't think they can beat Houston one on like in a half court game. I think they have to get it up and down, and I think they'll do that here with the over game here. Lakers and the Warriors. Warriors minus 4.5, total 226. Even though the Warriors have nothing left to play for, they are going to be in the bottom spot in the playoffs. I do think they want to try to get their legs under them and face on a Lakers team that's basically playing nobody with all the injuries. I think you take the Warriors here minus the points. I just think Lakers. I hate to see it because the Lakers were playing really good before Luka went down. Give me the Warriors minus the points. All right, so that's what we like for today. Don't forget, my top play is going to be in baseball today. You can get in it. I'll have a play in the NBA. Actually, I have a team total that I like. I didn't mention, of course, because you got to pay to get the best plays. All you got to do to get that plays, all 3 plays today. 2-week value, just $99. It's a $600 value. 2 weeks for just $99. Text your name, say you want Craig's 2-week all sports pass, 574-333-8717. All right, guys, have a great day. See you again tomorrow.